Good night. Good luck at work. I met him once.
Hello, Hamsky.
I have a gun. This is a stick up. Give me all your money.
Oh, you got me.
Wow. I can't believe I'm getting held up by Lord Beef Hamilton Kowalski III.
Is Sakoto around?
I'm sorry?
How did you know that,
She
actually?
was.
Someone told me.
Ludric? I'm gonna kick him in the forehead.
I can't remember. It was in a... Wait, yes, it was Ludric.
Motherfucker. He's
He
the
told me
reason
at the party
hold my
a few
arms
nights
behind my
ago.
back sometimes.
Sakota was
slapped.
around. I'm not sure where she went.
She's wandering around. If anything, might be towards the,
Oh.
Oh.
I'm sure there's somewhere.
Boo.
Yep.
Sneaky. Is that who I think
Definitely
it is?
is.
Or...
That is exactly who you think it is.
Yes.
Just playing pool. Border station.
It's weird.
He likes to visit now and then.
I'm gonna use my phone to look at him and make sure he's not coming.
I'll let you know.
Won't he be able to see the phone in your hand? I know that you're
Probably.
you're
Well,
looking.
I'm looking at my phone.
Just pretend he's taking a selfie.
I did it once. Remember I sent you that picture?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are you guys doing? You guys want to play basketball or something?
Ah.
What?
Not played
Where do we play
basketball.
basketball? Is there a basketball court somewhere?
Look at those lamps.
Not
There is,
here.
and my head could be the ball.
You could probably throw your head into that lamp if we break the top
I
of it.
could.
Let's not do that over the medical area.
That does not seem like a good idea.
That's a
Yeah,
fair
that would be
point.
bad.
I also
I do
don't
not
want
wish
to break
invoke
anything that...
baby's wrath.
I don't want to invoke Hybris's
Hybris's.
wrath of saying, hey, Hybris, we wanted to play basketball, so we broke one of the lamps to use as a hoop.
You guys are rich. You can afford a new one.
Hmm.
I told myself I was
What,
gonna come here
what
and be
exactly would the
rich.
hoop
We're
have to
not
like
rich.
look like?
It's
I want you to say that to Hybris's face, please.
You're rich?
What does a hoop look like, Crystal?
I'll break everything.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
fix
go
it
and tell her
easy.
you're...
Like,
Go
what-
and
what
tell
does
her
it
she's
entail
rich,
for
so she can
this
afford a few
game?
things getting broken in her place, please.
it's a
Why would
ring
that bite
and
me in
a
the ass?
net? I don't know.
Oh, very.
Might set a
We
bad
just toss it through
example,
the
you know.
symbol?
Have you ever seen
Causing
like
trouble in
another...
someone's home is always like a, you know,
That's also
not a good idea.
I'll break
That's
that
also
window.
a hologram. So
It's like...
At least
It's like,
I
you,
would
you know
not-
that feeling when you've done something wrong and a mother is
Yes.
glaring at you and it doesn't matter where it is, you can feel the heat of that glare? It's probably what she'll give you.
Oh, I thought you meant she was like watching right now. I was just looking for the
I mean, she
cameras.
technically could.
I don't know.
But she's at a meeting right now, so she's probably busy with them. But she might be watching, I don't know. But she doesn't listen in unless she needs to. She likes to give us our privacy.
Where's your animal?
Oh. They're sleeping. They were tired.
They don't seem to do much. They just sit on your shoulder. Why are they tired?
Yeah. Spend so much time keeping everything held in. Hard work.
I don't I would imagine it gets exhausting.
It's okay. They haven't had any bad accidents since I brought them here.
I have to ask now, what exactly would entail a bad accident?
Well, when I brought them here,
Oh,
I
fuck.
gave them a bit of a bath, and I tried to clean under their ears and
Steady.
found out that that is why they keep their ears so close to their head and they don't like being touched on the ears too much. They lifted their ears, or I lifted their ear, and it sort of, threw me back a little bit. They got
Oh.
very upset. They were very sad. They were worried I would be angry. But,
That makes sense.
yes, we're going to be more careful in the future.
Familiar touching. Under any circumstances at all. Got it. You don't
Yes,
like
they don't
being
like
thrown
that.
in the
That's why they tend to yelp a little bit when people touch their ears.
wall. Mhm.
So
It's-
basically,
It's why I was very careful to pet below the ears.
They like it when people rub their chin and around their neck.
I remember that.
I don't know. I can sympathize. So, I was not upset. Just startled, if anything.
Well, at least you weren't hurt.
It was a little bit of a bump. But it was
Mm.
okay. Bruise only lasted maybe a day or two.
I feel like I shouldn't have my back turned.
He's busy talking with Oogie.
You'll know when he's getting close.
Because you'll say, smells like Zafira. Or some shit. Some weird line about how I smell like Zafira.
I mean, I suppose
If
you
he
do.
walks over here, I'll let you know.
I mean, we could all just sort of rotate slightly, and then he could move over here. And then you'd be
Yeah.
able to
We
look
could-
at him.
I'll just
Yes.
karate kick him if he shows up behind me.
Please don't.
No, then it looks like we're all staring at him. You guys are bad at this.
I'm,
know-
I'm looking this way.
One time I walked up a
I'm
hill.
looking at you in a
He snaps his
burial.
head towards me and stares right back. I'm going to be very scared. But he's not doing that, so I'm confident. No, it's okay. Shh. We're fine.
Could just kill him.
So how have you been?
I shouldn't joke like that. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna
What?
leave. I'm gonna leave.
That is it. That is a terrible joke. No. It's a stupid joke. We get it. Although maybe don't joke about that so much.
I know I shouldn't have. He's been
Because
shot
maybe if
once.
he hears you, you know, he might take it seriously. Yeah. Probably not the smartest idea. So how have you been? Slow day? Or...
I can't sleep. I'm having nightmares.
About what?
After that talk with Athena, that weird shadow thing I mentioned, if you heard it.
Yes, the thing you said you fought in the bar? Whatever it is?
Yeah. I hate weird shit. If any of those people say that I made that joke, this is one of those mistakes I always make. I need to learn to keep my mouth shut.
It's okay. I get it. Probably would be best to minimize such jokes when he is around, at least. You never know what he can hear. I don't even know what the extent of what he can do is, so... Who knows, maybe he has super hearing.
I feel like people are just openly discussing that he does certain things.
What you mean?
Brainwashing.
I have my suspicions, but don't know how he does it. Or the extent of what he does, so...
Yeah, I just wouldn't be in the room alone.
Best to
with him.
fully understand him before we,
I just wouldn't be in a room alone with him.
Agreed. For now, though, I'm fairly certain he won't cause trouble in this place. Too many people who will, notice.
Why is this art?
He's like a little baby angel. They have a name for this, I don't remember.
Cupid?
Cupid? Maybe. I thought that was the name of, like, one of the gods. The one of love.
Which, I don't know. This is usually just like on Valentine's Day on cards. With a bow and arrow shooting people.
I don't know. I am not a follower of many of the gods or pantheons, you know, so... I just have my practices, which I suppose one could compare to a religion, but, you know, we don't worship major deities, that sort of thing. Most of the greater kami are all, like, deities in a way, wielding some sort of divine power, but they're not like the gods. The big ones, anyways.
Is this your guys' motto? Stop and smell the roses?
No, there was something else we had to say. Trying to remember all the words. It was like an oath we had to take when we were hired.
You have a pledge of allegiance?
Sort of. It was something like, oh, goodness. Something about, for I am Aegis, and I do not fear the sword. We're people who try to protect others. So, it made sense. Our job is to protect people who cannot protect themselves.
Can't protect themselves. Shouldn't they learn?
Yes, but not everybody can protect themselves from everything. I mean, goodness. How would you protect yourself from someone like me? If you had never heard of Hassan before.
I'd punch you a bunch of times in the head, and then eventually my fist would break. But I'd probably give you a headache.
Maybe, yeah. But that is it, isn't it? If you were just anyone, had no idea what I was capable of, how would you know to do that? There are even greater threats out there, right? Our job is supposed to be to help people with those things. A lot of people here study a lot of different things. It's a great amount of diversity, I think. So it's sort of like we all understand different things, I think. So we understand, like, if we have to go fight demons, I don't know anything about demons, but Slade Sun does. If we had to deal with a spirit problem, I would know what to do. If someone was doing some sort of crazy computer thing, you know, hacking and all that, and we had to stop them from hurting someone, Ayan-sama, he would know what to do. To a degree, we all have to trust each other, I think. And that's what makes it work. As for this, I think this is perhaps just, her sort of thing, you know? The few times I have met her,
Oh. Goodbye.
Is that someone from Orlando Saka?
no, I am not actually sure where she is from. All I know is she fights, gigantic creatures, massive beasts. She's a hunter.
She looks like that guy with the weird skin face, monster hunter guy in Orlando Saka.
Yeah, kind of, actually.
So I was thinking.
I have heard stories of creatures that the others here have fought from some beastlands. Terrifying monsters. A few of the people here seem to understand how to fight them. Stop them from, you know, destroying homes, entire villages.
I feel incredibly incapable around you guys.
Well, see, that is this thing. I find that many of the people at the meat track are just as capable as many of the people here. It's just a lot of the people here have experience, or they know how to work together very well. They keep each other safe. They work as a team. They coordinate. That is what they train us to do, so... I know when I go on a mission, I can trust the other people on the team, because I know what they can do for the most part, and they know what I can do, and we all work together. I don't think it's anything about being more capable. We just work together.
Myself, I guess I would.
That being said, some of them are quite strong, like in a physical sense, like Ashihara-san. He's not great with magics and technologies, but he knows how to hit, and hit well.
So I was thinking, I'm just like.
He's like Amun-san, but faster.
Oh my god.
And a bit smaller.
That sounds horrifying, scary. A fast Amon.
Amun-san is super tough, though.
He is.
Very, very strong. Knows how to take a hit probably better than Ashihara-san can. Ashihara-san knows how to make a barrier like mine.
Oh.
That's how he keeps himself going.
I was saying I feel incapable because I think my main skill is talking to people. Outside of
Nothing wrong with that. There are people here who are just like that. Maybe not as capable with fighting. Like, Ayon-sama. He is not the strongest, but he knows how to use his tools well. Very smart. Could probably be overpowered in a fight of pure strength, but if you give him the chance, he's probably going to outsmart someone. Or outmaneuver them.
Pokemon.
Very good with technology as well.
God, I'm glad we left in the middle of that exotic creature talk.
Oh no. I was gonna say, I'm worried because I'm thinking about going to. If Athena goes somewhere to the, I'm assuming pirates area, islands, or wherever the hell.
Wherever Kokomi's friends are, her crew. You worried what she will do.
Yeah. But if I went, I don't know if I would survive that unless I'm very good at talking, so I need to watch some pirate movies or something.
I don't know about that. You just need to understand them, what motivates them, right?
I think.
That's how it has worked with Kokomi. You have learned what motivates her, what she wants. Not just the gold, but food, relaxation. She wants adventure. You know how to motivate her with that.
I think I can relate to them. In a
Your
way.
background is not so different, in a way, yeah.
If they hate royal people, I hate royal people. Well, this place is way too gaudy. Is gaudy the right word? Don't use big words around
Maybe.
pirates.
It seems very fancy. I don't know about gaudy. It's easy on the eyes. Gaudy, I would look at something like Melias, you know?
Is gaudy
The way
over
he
top?
dresses is meant to be flashy. Yes, that's what I think it means, right?
This isn't over the top? You got baby statues.
Yes, but it is not in your face and saying flashy, ooh,
It's a
look at me.
big-ass
You can walk
baby.
by and not
What
even
do you mean
notice.
It's not in my face.
It's not bright and colorful and flashy. Gaudy would be like if it was covered in rainbow colors, yeah? Here it
You're
is
right.
just
It's like going to the Misty
a pretty
Shore,
statue.
watching someone's fight.
Yes.
Or like
Someone who
16 people
dresses
that are
up
going.
like in crazy colors and feathers and stuff. Very, very flashy. Could be gaudy, I think, yeah? This
I need a
is
dictionary.
very fancy, yes, but I don't think it is gaudy. It's just pretty to look at.
It looks like a satanic
It is a place
circle
of
for
comfort.
good people.
What?
You stand in the middle and you summon something like a teddy bear that hugs you.
Yeah? I don't know. It's very fancy. Very pretty.
Maybe I should get something like that for the meat rack. No, never
I don't
mind.
know.
Everyone
I
will
don't
call
think
me a
so.
corporate cunt.
Oh. Okay. I wasn't going to say that, but
Well, they will.
they might
They'll-
think it's a bit too much. The nice thing about the meat truck is it is simple. It is out of the way.
Oh, God.
It's not meant to be a fancy place, right? It's a bar.
I mean, our apartments.
I generally stick with the physical
Amski.
stuff.
Malleus.
Sagoto.
Is that real gold?
Hello?
Weird, I suppose. I don't even understand how.
What's up?
Milk.
Milk?
How you just open your hand and there
Are
it
you
is,
offering me
magical
milk?
ice shard or something.
Yes. Indirect kiss.
What?
offense to anybody who has ice.
No, no, no. I don't want no milk or indirect kiss. Are you fucking with me?
If you would like, I could
Of course I am.
help with pointers.
Okay.
And stuff like that, at least for sword and shield training.
It's good to see you. You look good.
I forget to weapon and anyone wants to.
As always. You look
Should have said, Slade and Reyes try to
ready
So,
for a camping trip
it's kind of
I'm
in space.
I saw that.
relaxing.
It was rather hilarious.
It's heavy.
No.
It's
What
heavy.
strength does that have?
You know, a lot of people have a primal urge of space.
Here, and
I'm
then-
assuming you don't.
Hello? Okay.
What do you mean?
The vast emptiness of
No, it
it.
looks
The unknown.
heavy as well.
Most humans have that fear.
It's heavy.
I had it the first time I was here.
Go ahead.
But you got
Uh,
over your fear.
use it.
I just
There's
stay
no-
away from the windows.
No arrows, so you should be fine.
Have you flown a ship before? Out there.
And the shield right here protects it.
No.
Okay. This is what's real fucking difficult.
It is quite exhilarating. Done it several times myself.
Go over.
A one-man ship?
One man or crew, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Though flying a ship of
What?
size with all those lives on your hand as a pilot, very exhilarating.
To fire a dragon piercer. So, yeah.
I've thought about it. I could be like a pirate or something. In space.
I want to see if the rest of you
A pirate?
Do you want to try? Oh no, I haven't even
It's
mind.
probably.
You know, you would pass as a pirate. Give an eye patch, perhaps a hat,
No, I'd rather.
Uh, is this the
captain's
peg
hat
leg
for
joke?
skull.
We'll
Stab
wait next
sword.
time.
No, of course not. You still have both your legs?
Nope. This one's missing. I thought you would have known me better.
I can pick it up though.
That's depressing.
Oh, I'm so very sorry. What is it like to lose a limb? Is there phantom pain?
It's impressive alone that you could
Yes.
even wield that thing. So,
I got sensors in this leg, but I don't feel anything on this side. Well, I don't feel it like it's real.
Weigh about as much as him in full armor.
I'm so sorry, my boy.
Oh,
Okay.
It's like really convenient.
You getting old?
Oh yeah.
Gray
Gray
hair?
What's the strength?
Gray?
Yeah, you got gray hair. How old are you actually?
Could be things from
Oh, you mean this.
but like-
Ah, you see,
It's given to me.
I had a bit of an accident at a young age, and father wasn't so happy with me.
Elasticity a little.
Pulled my hair quite roughly. Scarred the roots, you see. Coloration disappeared.
Mhm.
Bad relationship with your father?
Well,
No, I had a wonderful relation with my father. A loving parent, through and through.
I suppose. Oh yeah, here's the coordinates just in case I never come home.
How about your parents? In fact, I haven't really talked to you both about your daily lives, other than your employments and professions.
Thanks. See you guys later.
Good luck. and
Well,
nice
see
to-
ya.
Both? Me?
Yes. Are both of your folks around still? Any siblings to talk about?
It is.
No. No, I don't have any siblings.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of like an orphan, too. Kind of.
I see. Both out on your own at a young age?
Lay down.
Alright.
Youngish.
That was
Hmm.
later then.
You both have my sympathy, of course.
Tell us about your childhood.
A
now that you
family
know
Good
that.
night,
is
Dakota.
mine. Quite boring, I assure you. I left the nest as soon as I could. Not because of them, but because I had my own goals. And staying with them coddled. Well, it didn't fit my interests. But they were caring, protective parents.
Well,
But really, no siblings to speak of. Both orphans.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure my mom's still around somewhere.
Ah, did you know her?
Yes, I left
I just said time's going fast, but it's not.
later in my teenage years.
Ah, I see. So we do have something in common. After all, flew the coop.
Wait, have you talked to your parents?
No, I think they're better off without me. And I them.
I figured you would have like gotten most of your money from them or something. That's how you started all the businesses.
Still anything going on with any of you? Or anything new or
Not really.
interested?
All of this, Hamsky, is mine.
Living in Zafira stuff.
You started with
There's a
nothing.
lot of Pokemon down there now, which is kind of interesting.
Yes.
I've heard of that, though I haven't really gone to those areas in the city that have them.
Tell me about the
Well,
first
it's my apartment.
business you got. How'd you get that money?
Whereabouts you live, district-wise?
Well, it wasn't a business, it was
It's kind of in between two, but
an apprenticeship.
higher area, not upper, obviously, but kind of
Oh, yeah,
some people
obviously.
call.
Doing
some
what?
people like to call it middle. It's more higher up, away from.
Doing the same thing I do these days. At a smaller level, of course, than now.
Fashion? Politics?
Ah, okay.
Making people happy.
There are a lot of places that let you stay there if you're a simp.
There is.
How do you make them happy?
I'm actually have a project out there right now, so.
It really depends on the tribe. The people.
Yeah.
Each society has a different
Was able to
circumstance at hand.
and got his
My first experience with a small tribe in danger of self-destruction.
try the project out.
What about the market
So
district?
what made them happy?
What you doing with it? Or is it like quiet NBA stuff for now?
Saving their lives.
Not so much. More of building
Their planet was
factories and
on the verge of destruction.
cleaner solution.
No way out. Primitives,
Cleaning up the
you see. No way of creating portals. Inferior magic.
and then also
Motherfucker keeps getting close to me.
Technology.
You gave them an escape to somewhere else?
Rustic. Yes.
trying
Give them a home. That is where I saw my future.
specifically being synthetic or non-synthetic.
Giving people another home.
I don't know, lots of points from people.
No, so go to happiness. Saving people. Giving them
For hanging out.
value.
Hmm. And this is why you hang around here too, huh?
You could say as such. All of my different jobs ultimately are meant for that purpose. Fashion, like right now, dear. Wonderful. Much better than when I last saw you. Still casual, but elegant. It makes you happy, doesn't it? To look
Is
beautiful.
comfortable? I suppose compliments and such are nice, but I am more concerned about comfort. If it looks nice, it is just a bonus, eh?
Well said. Don't want to feel uncomfortable. And my position in Zephyra. Politics. Does irk me sometimes, but ultimately, it makes people happy. Even though some might not know it.
Not a lot of them do it, you're still helping some amount of people.
Some might know that there are guardian angels looking out for them.
Because I know a lot of them have been very aggressive towards synthetics, that's why I'm trying to get them also to work besides synthetics, so...
Who
there'll probably be
would
a little
think
bit of
there's a guardian angel watching out for them?
ideological clashing, but hopefully they can get through that.
No, Hamsky, some might not see it. See that guardian angel always.
You're a guardian angel?
You might even hate it.
Senior project work, and start cleaning up that area, I plan to
How are you protecting?
Not going to say it.
help members of Zephyr
How am I protecting?
and start
Yeah.
putting that out and having them purchase such
That's a loaded question.
Zephyr itself, at least on the
Providing safety, sanctuary in times of need, such as this little catastrophe that happened several months ago, where your great district was washed to hell. Great many came over to mine.
One day, there won't always be great.
Sanctus Bellum, though my absence, the market district
a bit harder to do.
remained,
Coming from upper city, so that is
defended,
a problem. And I don't have jurisdiction to go up there and try.
businesses intact. No one exactly displaced, a few casualties, but that is war, after all.
Small firm.
Necessary sacrifices.
Did you help the waterfront when the quarantine was happening? Early on? Or just after the storm?
The quarantine, with the undead issue,
Yeah, the wide
Yeah.
scale of it. But
The reason the storm
figure out
happened.
I would need to actually get from
yes, I did.
request up
I assisted your council member in doing so.
to section where the coolant
Of course, there was actions taken to not let the plague spread.
is just a maintenance problem on the
With so many
outside
people in the
that
city,
we care about, or is
it would be quite
still out.
It would
disastrous.
spread rapidly.
To the other districts,
No, everybody in the waterfront
That they're not carrying
died.
underneath
you
don't-
see,
to repair for them.
it was contained.
Everyone in the waterfront, give or take a few people, died.
Somebody to collect it and profit
It
from
was not contained.
But, like, by the time it gets to the ground, it's like, well, like, picked up a bunch of, like, junk and stuff off of, like,
I do mourn their deaths.
I imagine
But
it was coffee.
when a plague spreads, there is an unavoidable casualty number. Hamsky,
What kind it is and what can work.
Zephyr has dealt with such plagues before. Sickness,
Or are they dumping it because
plague,
it's all used up?
the common cold.
Hopefully the former. Recycling.
But your district persisted, contained,
And also water purification
and the rest of Zephyr is eternally
into the water.
thankful for your contribution and your family's contribution. A hardy bunch, you are.
Look forward to seeing your office.
Thank you for your assistance.
Dare I say, if you came to my district, I would give you a medal.
A month and a half to 2 months till they're done, and then comes the.
I'm sure I'd love to visit someday.
Wait, you haven't received one?
And then teaching them all how to do their job.
No.
At all? No award from Nemesis? Nothing?
We have clean water now. That's good, right? We made a name for ourselves and benefited.
Renown is your reward? Surely. You both did more than that to receive renown.
Never been on this part of town. Interesting.
I don't know why you're lumping me in with this.
You're welcome.
How many of you do I know? I'm actually curious.
No, we didn't
I
get
did not
much
see
else.
much in the
My
circumstances.
name is Garfield. Brought out Garfield, and I'm a detective.
I'm sure
Good
you
to
did
know,
your
Rumsky,
part.
about the time that it was nearly over with.
I've heard you talking before.
Are you happy with this outcome, Hamsky?
That's the thing.
It's got positives and negatives. Councilmen come to the
Nice to meet you.
meat rack after us being in the spotlight, and they
Ah. Nice to meet you, Chris.
cause issues by just being there.
We're not talking about there.
But we're benefiting.
Have you done anything?
Issues. I do hope you're not referencing my little visit.
It's just an example.
Nice to meet you, mute that's not a mute.
Have the others come about since then? Are my brothers and sisters causing you issues?
Is there any specific
No.
places I'm not supposed to go here? I mean, it looks kind of like...
Most other councilmen, for some reason, don't cause as much of a ruckus as you. I'm also not blaming you. I'm the state of everything down there. It's definitely not an environment for someone like you.
You're right there. Not my sort of vacation spot, I will admit.
I'm sure if anyone at the meat rack wanted to go somewhere that you like, they wouldn't like it either.
I see why you're so connected with the meat rack now. No family. Well, a mother, but disconnected. I still don't see why you stay there, though. Surely there are better living places elsewhere to accommodate your family, makeshift as it is.
Because I've fought and bled for that place. I'm not gonna ditch it now.
Ah, I see. It has a value to you now.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Actually, when we first got kicked out of there, we were the only ones surviving there in the outbreak. And then when we got kicked out, everyone kind of said we were nothing and we should leave and not defend the waterfront. and we prove them wrong. I want the meat rack to prove people wrong.
Ah, I see. I see. So you've put value on this place. Memories made priceless. You can't just leave there. You've saved it. You've saved people. And there's an attachment of ego. You wish to prove others of your resilience.
Yeah. And one of the
I am embarrassed that it took me this long to see. All it took was a little talk.
Well, I think most people at your level would look at everyone down there and think they're a bunch of cockroaches. I want to see the cockroaches swarm out.
Insects are resilient. I am embarrassed. I really am. Do you blame me, though? If you were in my position, hard to imagine, I know. But seeing this poverty, this district down in the dumps, this singular community prospering, your first thought, what would be? That they are taking advantage of the others, of the other citizens. I thought you some sort of gang. Which, well, you might be. But a gang of good intentions. I see now.
Maybe.
That is, unless you are actually preying on the citizens. Stifling the housing. Taking all of the food.
I barely...
Is that why there is no other larger communities in the water district? Do you have a vice grip around Nemesis?
No.
think you and I both know that's not the case.
I am trying to build up
After
the
all,
area around us.
Majority of the city there, the waterfront district was completely destroyed, wasn't it? And the reason they weren't prospering was because they were attacked.
Quite right, quite right. But yet one remained. None other.
Because we worked together when we fortified instead of running around with our heads cut off. I feel like he's eyeballing me or something. Okay. He freaks me the fuck out.
I can try and talk for you more.
No,
I'm not particularly afraid of him. He's creepy, yeah. But he's only scary if you let him be.
I keep trying to back up.
He does
like,
that, which is very uncomfortable.
I don't know, I feel like everything I ever say just turns against everyone else. Saying there are a bunch of cockroaches swarming out. I was just trying to come up with something motivational.
Maybe not the best way to put something like that, but I get what you meant.
I like looking at
You want to
people
see
at
the
meet
little
back.
people prosper.
Yeah. People look at them
To
as
take something
cockroaches.
for themselves.
I want to see. I was thinking of the cockroaches biting Malleus's feet, and then like chewing away at his whole body until he's gone. That was the picture in my head.
That's kind of a morbid thought.
Yeah.
It's a bit morbid.
They treat us like we're nothing. I want.
Did he
fight
already
back.
leave? Huh.
He
I'd like to play pool with him.
he slipped and he rolled out of here.
Flux.
Ah, forgive me. It's that sort of night.
Ah.
Business calls. Detective.
How you doing, Councilman?
Not so well anymore. Getting a call from headquarters. You two have a wonderful night.
It's good talking to
Or
you.
you three, I should say. Lovely talking.
Travel safe.
I always have a good
Learn
night.
a lot about you both.
Was he cloaked? Did he just eyeball me down and then cloak? I just said that I was
I
gonna.
don't think so. It did not look like
I'm
that.
alive. Fuck.
Maybe we need
I mean,
to
I
help you
don't-
get better at making like analogies.
No, the only thing that was filling
Or
me in that moment
comparisons.
was rage for a second, so I was trying to.
Why are you mad at the councilman?
I don't know. He's weird.
I mean,
Creepy
that's
dude.
that describes like 90% of the people in the metaverse, to be honest with you.
Bro, you're talking about
Everyone's pretty
Malleus.
weird.
The what?
Anyways, I don't know. He's a creepy dude. But I completely understand why you would be angry at him.
Well, it was the comment about him helping, then saying that he helped by keeping it within the waterfront where everyone was dying. Not
I
that they
mean,
would be-
not allowing it to spread any further is kind of important, I would
It
imagine,
is,
but
I guarantee the reason that half the council didn't help and only Sachi helped was they couldn't negotiate with each other or something, or they benefited from everyone in the waterfront either moving or dying. Probably.
So
it
at
was
the
like
end
a-
of the day, like, go ahead.
that's what makes sense.
It's probably like a tactic to get rid of Nemesis's people.
I think you're looking too much into it. At the end of the day, it's all just politics, Hamsky. I know it's
I've
kind of
literally
fucked up
been
to say
those
that,
council
but
meetings. They are at each other's throats.
yes, there are a bunch of mafia dons all trying to stab each other in the back. It's pretty obvious.
They're not just trying to stab each other in the back. They are openly saying they're
Then I
going to
don't
stab
think
each other
he's-
in the back.
That too.
Don't you think it's a little on the nose to say don't read into it further when what he was saying is not entirely truthful and we know it isn't?
Well, I didn't hear the conversation, so
Fair enough.
to be fair, I've been doing my own investigations for quite a while, so
Oh,
well, it's plainly obvious. Or is it not that obvious?
What is?
Am I really that good?
what is plainly obvious? That you have been doing an investigation, or I'm very confused.
Well, I've been investigating.
You're a
ever
detective,
s-
so I would assume that you investigate something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that how it goes in
I
the
do
movies?
I do things on my own, and when people hire me to do things.
Well, I don't know. I don't like to assume how people work, what they do with their free time.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Unfor-
I don't know you that well. I've seen you a few
no
times, though.
Unfortunately, fortunately, I'm doing the legal side of investigations at this current moment.
I feel like my life got so much more stressful as soon as I had to deal with council shit.
Why are you dealing with it? It's not like you're on it, are you?
No, but First, he started talking about...
They keep showing up around at
To meet track all the time. Always showing up, wanting to strike up business for themselves, that sort of thing. It's
The
a bother and
waterfront.
it's a hazard.
The
because
meat
it
rack
draws
is
a lot
probably-
of attention.
The meat rack is probably one of the key points in the waterfront. So Nemesis keeps bringing me to the council meetings. And they're always...
Well,
Every
that's
time I
due to
talk
you.
her,
You know that,
something-
right? You've
What?
built quite the organization.
Yeah. I'm aware.
You should be proud of that.
Doesn't mean it's not
Eventually-
stressful.
Of course,
That's what
it's
we were
stressful,
talking
but-
about.
Yeah, but eventually you're gonna have to strut your stuff, as it were.
What do you
Why?
mean?
I mean, you could push a little bit of your weight around. You've got a little bit of pull at this point.
I already pushed my weight around, and every single time, it semi-bit me in the ass.
Well, I mean, you're
Taxes
really
being
self-sufficient
raised.
on your own, you know.
It's trying to
Well-
make a deal with snakes.
I carry a lot of anti-venom. Or know where they shed their skin, as it were. I can help you with that.
W-
No thanks.
What do you mean by anti-venom? This...
It was a metaphor.
I make the example...
Well, yeah, but it's way more it's more complicated, right?
Okay,
From
I'll
everything
admit
that I've seen.
the shedding the skin metaphor is probably better, but
Look, I don't want to have to deal with anything that's anti-venom for any
I
of the
don't
council.
know. I don't know anything about...
Politics. I just know those people are bad news.
I'm well aware of it. I mean, the fact that they use weapons with no serial number, no identifying marks whatsoever, on brand new made equipment is very concerning.
I mean, that's...
Oh,
Yes,
I don't
I've
know
been doing a
anything
lot of
about
work.
Cereal...
no. Wait, what does cereal have to do with?
Serial
I'm very
numbers.
confused.
Serial as in... I don't know the definition of serial, but numbers. Like on a...
serial
on your
number.
phone.
When a weapon
Oh.
is made, of,
So they can go
especially one of so that way it can be tracked
What?
as well as know the origin of when someone ordered it, as well as who created it. When a weapon doesn't have those sorts of things, it's either made personally by the person, or they are made in an illegal fashion. Most modern weapons require serial numbers. However, if you were making the weapon yourself, it doesn't have to. But I severely doubt that Malleus Industries personally makes all their weapons.
How do you know if your weapon has one?
I mean, you just look at the side of it or inside of it. If it can be taken apart.
Oh,
For instance, my pistol has a serial number.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Hmm.
Amsuke-san, do you think my daggers have serial numbers?
If they were made
'Cause
properly...
I know who
or-
made it.
Depends on the place. I think a lot of
Mm-hmm.
blacksmiths probably don't
A
put
lot of
serial
people
numbers on
have.
things.
Yeah, like if a blacksmith makes it, that's a little bit different. But what I was referring to was a weapon that I just took apart today, and it was a very nasty business. Nothing even under UV light, which was very interesting to me.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's usually some indication of some type of number, serial number, some type of sigil or any kind of marking, but this had nothing on it. Plus, it also had a key lock on it, where the grip is only activated by certain individuals or certain entities or whatever, so that way it can be
Smart-
used. Otherwise,
a
it's
smart
completely
lock.
useless. Smart lock, but I'm going to use it to my advantage later. A little bit of electrical engineering. I'm not going to use the weapon. It's useless right now. I already took it apart, so...
That's good enough.
Just be careful about politics, Hamsky. I know it sucks.
I don't need to be told about that. I've learned hard lessons in the past couple
I
of
think
months.
he knows.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you want like a seat at the table though, so that way you won't have to listen to other people, or at least you have some say? Or is that too much over your head that you don't want to deal with that?
It's a burden of responsibility.
Mm.
Right now, I am hyper focused on everything around the meat rack so that we have our best lives. I don't want to focus
You've
on
done some
someone
good work
else's
there, though.
problems.
With greater power and influence comes greater
Mm-hmm.
responsibilities. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think I heard that from a movie.
Really? Oh.
Crab Boy. The Amazing Crab Boy, I think.
The
Crab
Amazing
Boy?
Crab Boy. Like,
Yeah. With great
I never heard of this one.
no, I think
strength comes
no.
I don't remember. But it was the Amazing Crab Boy, and he was fighting orcs. A orc. One orc. The green orc.
The Green Orc. Well, I think there was also like a hob orc.
A hob.
And
I don't
like
yeah, a
know
hob
anything
orc.
about this.
And then also like some type of lizard-looking thing in
Nice.
a lab coat.
There was a guy that was pure water. Hydro.
Oh. What about the guy with sand? Or no, mud?
He was mud, yeah.
And he was mud, yeah.
Mudman.
It was
He wore
really
a
just
vertical
crab
stripe
on a
t-shirt.
beach, fighting various things. Live action.
Huh. Weird.
Did he have a
Alright,
knife?
well. Did you want to go anywhere today, or did we want to just hang out here?
We got 30 minutes. 20 minutes? To go to Purple Lotus or something.
I don't know. I thought I would just ask.
Why, that's the second time. It's the second time someone has suggested that.
Oh, Sensei.
Hello. Did you guys hear anything weird earlier?
I heard something when I came
Huh?
in. It was weird. I can't remember. It was like metal or
What
something.
area?
The very middle
Weird?
entrance. God, I can't talk today.
Wait, what do you mean? What did it sound like?
I can't remember,
Right.
but it was
I'll
weird.
be right back.
clanging.
It's I know exactly where they are then.
I think we hit an asteroid.
Oh?
Wait, is this a space station?
How's the big
We could
space rock?
still get hit by asteroids.
I don't know. You ask me all the questions about space, and I don't know them.
You live here. You don't see an asteroid burn up?
By the side note, I have to ask: Has
I've
he
not
ever
seen
rubbed your
anything on
shoulders
fire.
really centrally? Because that was kind of weird one
Malleus?
day at the Lotus. Yeah, he just rubbed my
He
shoulders.
gets really
It was-
close.
It was really weird.
and I think he's trying to intimidate people. He also really
He didn't
does
really
not-
intimidate me.
He stops with
Just
the fucking.
felt kind of.
He just stares you down the whole fucking time. I'm getting angry for some reason. I gotta
You
calm
really
down.
hate them. Jesus.
I don't hate them. I just hate. He's wearing all gold. Gaudy asshole.
Well, it's black and gold, whatever you want to call it. He really got pissed off at Dylan at the Lotus Garden when the onsen was.
Why am I
Under
not
maintenance.
surprised?
Well, Dylan made the mistake of taking their clothing line and modifying it, and then wearing it in front of him, and then gloating about it.
Yeah, that sounds like something she would do.
She wants to turn me into a woman too, which is gonna be weird.
Yeah.
That's a little,
Well, I
Odd.
gave them some of my hair to give me another straw body, like I used against the chemist, but apparently that was a bad decision.
Those are words. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I was
How
thinking.
am I supposed to know?
The motherfucker fought a chemist. Be careful. Walter White.
Well, he's dead.
huh?
Hey,
Walter White.
You joke, but he actually kind of was like Walter White.
Did he?
He was literally
throw-
making a bunch of drugs in the sewers underneath your place, actually,
Gross.
kind of nearby your place. So it's all
Making
handled.
what we
We
saw when
burned
you were
everything.
telling me about
Found them.
The
You find your
Oh,
nose.
there's
I'm in the
a-
queue.
Yes. What?
Oh, very cute.
He's like a tiny rabbit.
Everyone's got a Pokemon now.
I think it's more like a mouse.
Hmm.
They're like
Is
little
that a
tiny
Pokeball?
mice. Yeah, I have 2 of them. The other one's just.
These animals are everywhere, and most of them are rodents. Have you noticed that?
It was, and they followed
Man,
me.
it's not a
just
rodent. They
for a
told me it
little
was like
while.
a cat.
Are you sure?
They mix it a mute.
What's the difference?
Yeah, mix it a little tiny
Oh
mewling.
my
Oh,
god.
two rabbits. Oh, one is blue. one is
Yeah.
blue. It makes a
Zip
little
and Zap.
mewling sound.
Did you say that one's name is Nuts and that one's name is Zapple?
This one is Zip and Zap.
Oh,
Hmm?
I don't know how I heard that then.
Oh my god!
Sometimes
that's-
they touch.
I think I'm gonna
sometimes
head
when
back
they
to the
hit
Lotus.
their ears,
Have one more
kind
drink
of
for the night.
Zaps.
Adios.
Okay.
Good seeing you.
See you
They're a
later.
little
Be
shocking
safe
when
out
they
there.
walk on the carpet.
By the way,
generate
if you ever need any
have
help,
this.
let me know.
When did
Or
this
if you
happen?
have any job openings or anything, let me
I
know.
was
I'm always
walking
taking
around
work.
the city and I noticed them following me. And then I stopped to get food and I.
But I don't want to kill anybody.
Fed them.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hopefully.
Are they
Send
okay if
Uh,
I
kill-
pet
okay.
them?
I think so.
Well, I'm just stating the obvious. I mean, technically, I did kill somebody a few weeks ago, but that was in self-defense.
Okay.
Look, you don't have to
Should
explain
be.
it to me, but if you need to go somewhere and
And
talk
that's a yes.
about your trauma,
There we go. Right behind the ears.
not me, but someone
No, I
else.
don't have any trauma. All I did was inject him full of nanites that made him go through withdrawals, and then I stabbed him in the heart with a black eye stagger.
Okay, if you're gonna cry in front of me, I don't.
In the heart.
Yes, I
know.
made
Don't
that
wanna-
mistake.
I don't want to discharge too much electricity, these little guys.
No, I'm
I
totally
noticed
fine.
that. Usually I just kind of, just.
Anyway,
mess
I'm going to
around with
Lotus.
it.
See you later.
Adios.
Good little guy.
Yup.
There you go.
You good there, Rochelle?
Yeah, they're electric type, by the way. So watch that they.
Wait, I
No.
can charge my
Yeah.
phone with them, huh?
He really wanted to tell everyone.
Hello.
that he
You
murdered
okay,
someone.
Rochelle?
That might overcharge it.
Yeah.
What the eggplant?
At least I'm not that bad, eh?
We'll see what happens. I'll just have to hold it and see what happens. Are you good? Did your nose or something?
You know,
No, I just, decided to put a bag over my head and smush it. With my hand. Just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. For totally
Mhm.
normal reasons.
Yep.
Right. Hell.
I'm gonna go sit down.
Well, I've pet the two, but I haven't pet the one in the middle.
Nice.
I should have made some eye holes.
Uh-huh. Is she going to be alright?
So what are you up to?
I don't know. Now I'm just thinking about how space is an endless void and you could just float off forever. What if
Yeah, it's a little scary.
what if something hit this place and you just bang, you're floating really far away suddenly?
I don't know. I am told someone once tried to attack this place. Did not go very well for them.
Oh. Oh god, I gotta be mature. I can't run them.
Have you painted
over.
anything?
No.
Could always run me over if you need to.
Watch your foot.
Yeah, have you painted anything lately?
No. I haven't done much of anything.
Maybe that would help you de-stress a bit.
Just paint that shadow thing.
I mean, if you think that would help you de-stress, sure.
Paint it, burn it. I don't know. I don't know
Maybe.
what de-stresses anymore.
Something that helps you relax, feel at peace. Something that makes you happy. That would be my assumption.
I have no idea what that is. But it's peaceful being around you. So that's at least a positive.
Well, I'm glad. Maybe there is something we can do together.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what people like to do for fun.
Neither do I. I don't think I don't think I'm supposed to have fun anymore. Because if I go do something,
Why not?
I don't know, I feel like I'm being irresponsible or I'm gonna do something goofy and it's gonna bite me in the ass.
Well, that seems a bit silly.
I like hiking, exploring, not just hiking through the woods.
Well, I don't mind hiking. Every so often I go with Sensei. He likes to go for early morning hikes, and then we go for breakfast. It's a nice way to start the day. We could try something similar.
I want to get attacked by a bear, though.
Bear? Why?
I think it'd be fun. Like, we could run, or we could fight the bear.
I know. I don't know if that is such a good idea, because bears are very dangerous, because they're very strong. And if something happens, like, we can't kill
We could
it,
ride the bear.
or get it to go away. I would not suggest that. I would not want to get mauled by a bear. I guess... I don't know.
Maybe I just need like a...
Did you do anything when you were little? Anything that you enjoyed?
I guess it was a little more of the same. Exploring abandoned places. Or
I mean,
stealing
my mother
food.
and father would tell me stories of times they went to abandoned places like that. I've never really done much of that.
It'd be breaking and entering, so I don't think
did
you'd
sound
want
like
to
fun.
go.
Well, I'm sure there are places where it's not breaking and entering.
There's a lot of abandoned places in
I
the
mean-
waterfront. Would you want to...
My mother and father told me that sometimes they would get paid to go do this thing.
We could get
And
paid
hey,
to do that.
we want to hire a couple of adventurers to go off and explore this old tomb, see what they find down there. We don't know what's down there anymore. Honestly, I'm Skisan. Sometimes I think you would have really liked Ristov. It's a simple life.
I don't...
Sure, there are still kings and queens and politics and whatever, but most people don't worry about that. You live your life. You go where you want to. Within reason, of course. Obviously, you're going to get, you know, smacked around if you go trespassing.
Yeah. But I need to go find Kokomi soon, I think.
Oh?
I haven't seen them in
Why?
a bit.
Where did they go?
I don't know, but it's been a day, so I want to go look for them. I'm assuming
Do you need...
the beach, maybe. Or a pizza place or something like that. Tacos.
Hopefully they didn't get themselves arrested.
They're annoying, but I don't think they would try to do something. Okay,
Not
they're
as many
stupid.
people are as tolerant as you.
Right?
and she is easily offended. Someone calls her a child, she's likely to throw a fireball at them. And then what?
She hasn't thrown a fireball at me, and I called her a child like 16 times. I do it on accident, every time.
Maybe I am misjudging her then. Either way, if you need help or want someone with you, I'll come help.
Alright, we could check a few pizza places near the waterfront and then the beach.
I can go get my coat, get my mask. If you want.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll meet you at the entrance. And go look for her. Make sure she's not getting herself into too much trouble.
I should have gave
You
her a
might want to
phone.
retie your shoe, though. Maybe. Talk to Charles. He might have some extra ones at his shop. I know Penny-san. She got one from him.
Oh. Hey. Look, I haven't mentioned this, but Akikoda, the councilman, has been using this phone, this burner, and giving it to me.
What do you mean?
He's
He's
been making
messaging
me
you?
hold his phone. No, he's been making me hold this phone, and then coming and using it, and then leaving the meat rack after giving it back to me.
That is highly suspicious.
Yeah, I don't want to unlock it because I feel like he'll figure it out.
Maybe? I don't know. That's... Yeah, I know, me too. That's... not a good thing, I think. It seems very suspicious.
He seems like he's being watched a lot, so maybe he's just trying to be safe. But I could be spying on him, and he's trusting me, and it might be a trap, so I'm not touching it.
Maybe.
Broke you with what?
I would tread carefully either way. Despite how he seems, he is still a very powerful person.
I don't need a wingman. I am married.
Exactly. I don't need one either.
Saya's the wingman. Maybe. No.
Right. I'll go get my coat and my mask.
Alright, we're off to find Kokomi, who is probably in trouble. Oh, great. I need to drop by the meat rack, grab my shit. Yo, thanks for the follow, Thorn. Are you Thorn from RP? Wait, is that dwarf named Thorn?
Gonna gut you like a
Is that
fish.
racist? Thorn just seems like a dwarf name. God. I'm gonna sit on this. I wanna sit on this. Quick before Sakoto gets here. Hi. Sakado?
Oh. I didn't even see you on top of it.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So we're... oh, God.
Oh.
Ow. His hair is sharp. Sorry.
Ow.
It
You
just
okay?
scraped me. It's fine. So I'm thinking we go to the waterfront. Sorry. I want to get my
It's okay.
gear. Then we go for a little walk to a fast food place or something. See if they're there.
Mm,
And then the beach.
we can look around.
Maybe if we can find someone who won't, you know, try to get money from us or something, or, you know, get upset with us asking questions. Maybe we can ask
Around, see if anyone has seen her.
I know there's like an ice cream parlor, a taco place, and a pizza place that she has been going to.
We can start there then.
Okay. So they're doing a scene, Luna said. So Hamsky can come along, but they... Hello. They were like, you can show up after, or like, go invisible. But I don't want to go invisible, so I'll probably just wait a little bit and then go. So we could do like a scene at the meat rack or something while I get my gear.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Purdle. Wait, you don't have to be here?
Huh? No, I don't have to. I'm not the one who's hosting Rocco's.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, we have many hosts here.
Have fun.
You too. Smooches.
Bye.
I need to stop saying smooches.
Smoochies.